When you share your problems with others, you open the door to their perspectives, advice, or judgments, which may not always align with your reality. This risk of misunderstanding can create confusion and compound the stress you're already experiencing. People interpret situations based on their own experiences, beliefs, and biases, which may not resonate with the unique context of your challenges. What you share might be seen through a lens that distorts its true nature, leading to suggestions or opinions that feel unhelpful or even counterproductive. Imagine you're going through a professional setback. If you share this issue with someone whose mindset is rooted in fear or self-doubt, they might inadvertently discourage you from taking risks or pursuing growth. Their advice, while well-meaning, can impose their limitations on your decision-making. Alternatively, a person with a competitive or critical streak might diminish your feelings or subtly highlight your failure, leaving you feeling worse than before. Furthermore, sharing a problem doesn't guarantee empathy or solutions. People have their own priorities and emotional bandwidth. They may respond superficially, dismiss your concerns, or worse, share your problem with others, turning a private challenge into public knowledge. This breach of trust can make you feel exposed and vulnerable, eroding your confidence in confiding in anyone. To navigate this complexity, it's crucial to cultivate self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Instead of looking outward for validation or guidance, take a step back to reflect on the root of the problem and possible solutions. This internal exploration strengthens your resilience and fosters independence. While it's natural to seek support, consider doing so selectively. Confide in trusted individuals who have proven their discretion and capability to offer constructive advice. Professionals like counselors or coaches can also provide a neutral and informed perspective, ensuring your privacy while helping you work through challenges. In conclusion, the risk of misunderstanding when sharing problems is not about distrusting others, but recognizing that not everyone is equipped to provide the clarity or support you seek. By being intentional about when and with whom you share, you protect your emotional well-being and empower yourself to find solutions. The goal is not isolation, but fostering meaningful connections with those who genuinely uplift and understand you. When you share your problems, you inherently expose a vulnerable part of yourself. In an ideal world, everyone you open up to would respond with empathy and understanding. But in reality, not everyone has your best interests at heart. Vulnerability can sometimes become a weakness that others exploit consciously or unconsciously. This exploitation might come in subtle forms, like someone using your struggles to gain an upper hand in a competitive situation, or more overt ways, such as gossiping about your issues to enhance their own social standing. People may unintentionally project their own insecurities or biases onto your situation. For instance, if someone has unresolved issues of their own, they might twist your challenges to reflect their personal fears or ambitions, misusing your vulnerability to validate themselves. Such interactions not only fail to provide the support you seek, but can leave you feeling more isolated as your trust is shaken by the realization that your openness has been misused. Another aspect to consider is that when you share a problem, especially with those outside your trusted circle, you relinquish some control over how that information is handled. Even someone with good intentions might repeat your story to others, perhaps seeking advice on your behalf or merely as casual conversation. Before you know it, something deeply personal becomes public knowledge, and instead of addressing the issue, you find yourself managing the fallout of unwanted exposure. The truth is, not everyone possesses the emotional maturity or integrity to honor the trust placed in them. This isn't about adopting a cynical outlook, but about understanding human nature. Protecting your personal struggles means safeguarding your power, your ability to navigate challenges on your terms without interference or unnecessary complication. To counter this, cultivate a small, dependable circle of people you know will handle your concerns with care and confidentiality. Alternatively, seek professional support where your issues are treated with objectivity and expertise, free from judgment or ulterior motives. Professionals like therapists, coaches, or counselors provide a space for authentic vulnerability, guiding you without overstepping or misusing the trust you place in them. Ultimately, sharing your problems isn't inherently wrong, but doing so indiscriminately can lead to unintended consequences. By being discerning about who you confide in, you protect your emotional and mental well-being, ensuring that your vulnerability is met with the respect it deserves. Use your challenges to grow stronger, and remember that the power to resolve them lies within you. Stay intentional, stay mindful, and surround yourself with those who truly support your journey. When you share your problems with others, you might inadvertently place a burden on them. Everyone has their own challenges, responsibilities, and mental bandwidth to manage. By sharing your struggles indiscriminately, you could unintentionally add to their load, creating feelings of overwhelm or discomfort. Even those with the best intentions may not have the capacity to handle your problems effectively, leading to strained relationships or awkward dynamics. Consider a scenario where a friend or colleague is already juggling personal or professional stress. If you approach them with your difficulties, they may feel obligated to help, despite being unequipped to do so. This obligation can lead to feelings of guilt or resentment as they struggle to balance their own challenges with the desire to support you. Over time, repeated instances of this can erode the foundation of the relationship as the dynamic shifts from mutual support to one-sided dependency. Moreover, people often respond to shared problems based on their own experiences and emotional states. Someone who is dealing with anxiety might project their fears onto your situation, amplifying your stress rather than alleviating it. Another person might offer advice that aligns with their perspective but doesn't resonate with your circumstances, leaving you feeling misunderstood or unsupported. This isn't to say you should never share your problems. Instead, it's about recognizing that not every relationship is built to handle the weight of personal struggles. By being selective about whom you confide in, you protect both yourself and the people around you from unnecessary strain. Share your challenges with individuals who have proven their ability to provide constructive support without feeling burdened. Trusted friends, family members, or professionals like coaches and therapists. Equally important is fostering self-reliance. When you pause to reflect on your problems before seeking external input, you develop the skills and confidence to address them independently. This not only strengthens your resilience, but also minimizes the impact on your relationships. By taking ownership of your challenges, you approach others from a place of strength, seeking collaboration or insight rather than unloading your struggles. In conclusion, sharing your problems is a delicate balance. While it's human to seek connection and support, doing so indiscriminately can lead to unintended consequences, including burdening others and straining relationships. Be mindful of whom you share with and prioritize cultivating your ability to navigate challenges independently. By doing so, you protect your relationships, foster personal growth, and create a more empowering approach to problem solving. When you stop sharing every problem with others, you cultivate self-reliance, a skill that not only builds inner strength, but also empowers you to take control of your life. Many people fall into the habit of seeking validation or solutions from others whenever a challenge arises. While this can feel comforting in the short term, it often weakens your ability to address problems independently. Relying on others to solve your issues shifts the responsibility away from you, diminishing your confidence and ability to adapt. Self-reliance is about recognizing that you have the tools, intelligence, and resilience to face challenges head-on. It begins with introspection, taking the time to analyze the root cause of your problem and evaluating potential solutions. Instead of rushing to share your struggles with someone else, you learn to sit with them, observe your emotions, and ask critical questions. What can I do about this, or what steps can I take to improve the situation? This internal dialogue strengthens your problem-solving skills and gives you a sense of empowerment. Additionally, developing self-reliance creates a sense of personal accountability. When you own your challenges, you are more likely to take actionable steps to resolve them. This shift in mindset transforms problems from obstacles into opportunities for growth. It reinforces the belief that you are capable of navigating life's ups and downs, which is essential for building resilience. Instead of depending on external validation or advice, you build a stronger connection with yourself, enabling you to trust your instincts and judgments. While cultivating self-reliance doesn't mean you should isolate yourself, it does emphasize the importance of balancing independence with interdependence. There is value in seeking support when necessary, but the key lies in knowing when to rely on others and when to turn inward. Sharing your problems sparingly and thoughtfully ensures that your relationships remain healthy and free from the expectation of constant emotional labor. In conclusion, self-reliance is a cornerstone of personal growth. By learning to manage your problems independently, you build a foundation of resilience and confidence that will serve you throughout your life. This doesn't mean avoiding support altogether, but rather becoming selective about when and how you seek it. As you strengthen your ability to handle challenges on your own, you empower yourself to face whatever life throws your way with courage and clarity. Remember, the greatest strength often lies in realizing that you already have what it takes to succeed. Elicited advice or even pity responses that can chip away at your self-confidence. On the other hand, when you choose what to share and with whom, you dictate the terms of your engagement with others, ensuring that their involvement aligns with your needs and values. Additionally, privacy enables you to process your problems without the noise of external opinions. Sometimes the solutions to our challenges are already within us, but they become obscured by the conflicting perspectives of others. Taking the time to reflect privately fosters clarity, helping you identify the root cause of your issues and empowering you to take decisive action. It's like tuning out the static to hear your inner voice more clearly, a voice that often knows the best path forward. This doesn't mean isolating yourself or refusing help when needed. It's about being strategic and intentional with your sharing. Confide in those who have demonstrated trustworthiness and who can genuinely contribute to your growth. Whether it's a mentor, a family member, or a professional, ensure that the people you open up to respect your boundaries and understand your perspective. In conclusion, preserving your privacy is an act of self-respect and empowerment. By controlling the narrative of your life, you protect yourself from unnecessary judgment and external noise, allowing yourself to focus on meaningful growth. Privacy doesn't mean shutting people out. It means valuing yourself enough to choose how and when to share your challenges. In doing so, you create an environment where you can thrive unburdened by external distractions or misunderstandings. Your problems are yours to resolve, and by keeping them close, you retain the power to address them in ways that align with your goals and values. Sometimes it's not about completely keeping your problems to yourself, but rather about how and with whom you choose to share them. Selective sharing is an art, and mastering it can transform the way you navigate life's challenges. Not everyone deserves to know your struggles, nor can everyone offer the right kind of help or support. This is why it's crucial to be discerning about who you confide in, ensuring that the people you choose to share with are capable of adding value to your situation. Selective sharing starts with trust. Trust isn't given, it's earned. The people you confide in should be those who have consistently demonstrated respect for your boundaries, empathy for your experiences, and the ability to handle sensitive information with care. These individuals should provide a safe space where you feel heard and understood, not judged or diminished. They're the ones who can offer perspective without imposing their own agenda or making the conversation about them. Another aspect of selective sharing is the understanding that not all problems require external input. Sometimes the act of speaking to someone can be helpful purely as a release, but other times it can lead to unnecessary complications. Imagine sharing your struggles with someone who lacks the experience or mindset to offer constructive advice. Their response might inadvertently add to your confusion, or worse, cause you to second-guess your instincts. By selectively sharing, you minimize these risks, ensuring that your confidants are equipped to truly help. It's also important to consider the intent behind your sharing. Are you seeking validation, looking for solutions, or just venting? Being clear about your intentions can guide you to the right person or resource. For example, if you're looking for actionable advice, a mentor or professional may be a better choice than a friend who offers emotional support. On the other hand, if you just need someone to listen, a trusted friend might be exactly who you need. Lastly, selective sharing protects your energy and relationships. Oversharing can sometimes make others feel burdened or create a dynamic where they see you as someone always in need of help. This can strain friendships and diminish the respect others have for you. By being intentional about what you share, you maintain the balance in your relationships, ensuring they remain mutual and supportive. In conclusion, selective sharing is about quality over quantity. It's not about withholding or isolating yourself, but about sharing with purpose and discernment. When you choose the right people to confide in and align your intentions with your actions, you create a more effective and empowering support system. The right person at the right time with the right intention, that's the formula for turning a problem shared into a problem solved.